Hi guys, before we get into the video, did you manage to check out the link for your pop-out poster? I received my poster and it's a must-have if you're an Arsenal fan, and it's available all around the world. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Mikel Arteta being keen on Paulo Dybala should Arsenal lose Martin Odegaard this summer. And then we're going to look at Willian opening up on his struggles at Arsenal and sends warning to teammates of a difficult Slavia Prague clash. So the first transfer headline states that Mikel Arteta keen on Paulo Dybala should Arsenal lose Martin Odegaard this summer. So the reports are stating that Arsenal head coach Mikel Arteta is reportedly interested in signing Paulo Dybala should the club fail to reach a permanent agreement with Real Madrid for Martin Odegaard. Odegaard completed a loan move from Madrid to the Emirates in January after struggling to nail down a starting spot under Zinedine Zidane, and the 22-year-old attacking midfielder has quickly become a key player for the Gunners. It is understood Arteta has told Arsenal's board to do everything in their power to extend Martin Odegaard's stay, but the North London outfit have been forced to assess other options as well, with the Norwegian admitting this week that a return to the Bernabeu remains a big dream. According to Spanish publication Sports, the Gunners have identified Juventus star Dybala as a target and are on the prowl for the Argentina international ahead of the summer transfer window. The report claims that Mikel Arteta would be delighted to land Dybala as a plan B if Martin Odegaard heads back to Madrid when his loan deal expires. However, the Gunners are likely to face stiff competition for Paulo Dybala's signature, with bitter rivals Chelsea and Tottenham heavily linked in recent weeks. It is also unclear whether the ex-Palermo star would have any desire to join Arsenal, a team languishing down in 9th place in the Premier League and unable to offer Champions League football. Dybala, who is tied into a deal in Turin until 2022, has been sidelined since the start of January with the low-grade lesion of the medial collateral ligament of the left knee. The Argentinian has endured the most frustrating season of his career as a result, managing just 3 goals in 16 appearances for the Serie A champions in all competitions. Juve Vice President Pavel Nedved played down rumours Andrea Pirlo and Cristiano Ronaldo could leave, but threw Dybala's future into doubt. "We miss Dybala. I think he hasn't played more than 800 minutes with us this season," Nedved said. "His presence would give us more options up front. He has 1 year left in his contract, and I have nothing to add to what Partey and Agnelli already said. Juventus will evaluate every opportunity in the market." So it looks like Arsenal may have the chance of signing Paulo Dybala as a replacement to Martin Odegaard. So the next piece of transfer news states that Willian opens up on his struggles at Arsenal and sends warning to teammates over difficult Slavia Prague clash. So the reports are stating that Willian says he went through the worst time of his career in his first 3 months with Arsenal, but is now ready to perform on a more consistent basis and reach the level he previously did at Chelsea. The 32-year-old attacker joined Arsenal on a free transfer last summer and had a hand in all 3 goals as Mikel Arteta's men thumped Fulham on the opening day of the Premier League campaign. But Willian badly struggled to live up to expectations as the Gunners sunk as low as 15th in the table, and the Brazilian international is still yet to get off the mark for the North London outfit. The forward has, though, racked up 4 assists in his last 5 games, and there are signs he could be returning to the sort of form that made him a star across his 7-year stay at Stamford Bridge. Reflecting on his miserable initial months at Arsenal, Willian told ESPN Brazil, It really was a very difficult start, apart from the first game against Fulham, where I produced a good performance and had a good game. Even after that game, there were some games that we won and I had a good game, but then we ended up having a bad streak. I also had a bad run from a personal perspective, and I think it was my worst time as a professional to date, since I came through the ranks at Corinthians and moved to Ukraine and then Chelsea without a doubt. Of course, when you're in a difficult moment, you get really upset and try to find solutions, a way to improve and try to help the team. That's what I've been doing all this time. I never stopped training, working and dedicating myself as much as possible. It took a little while to leave me, but in the last few games I've been playing well again, standing out with assists and playing well, so I am happy to have returned to playing well. The two-time Premier League winner added, I feel ready to reach the level that I reached in a Chelsea shirt. That is my desire, which I hope to reach by the end of the season, and I will try to do my best to help Arsenal in the best way possible. It's all part of football. It's happened with me and it can happen with other players too. But now I am a lot more confident. When you're playing well and the team is on a winning run, you gain confidence, and that's how I've been feeling in recent games. Willian believes Arsenal can be a genuine force in the Premier League once again, as long as they're able to cut out silly errors which have cost them so dearly across the season. He went on, the mistakes which we've sometimes been making in games, I don't see that in the teams that are up there in the table. For example, Manchester City and Manchester United. There have been games we've been dominating the opposing team, and sometimes we give the goal to the opponents. I think this had made life very difficult, and that is why we're not having great consistency during the games. But I'm sure it's an adjustment and we are improving in this area. Arsenal has everything necessary to go back to fighting at the top of the table. Though confident of Arsenal's chances in the Europa League, Willian feels he and his teammates cannot afford to take anything for granted against difficult quarter-final opponents Slavia Prague. Asked whether the Gunners can be a serious challenger in the competition, Willian replied, yes, that's a goal we have. We are still far from the final, but the idea is to go step by step, game by game, and we have a difficult match against Slavia Prague. They are a compact team, which also has quality, so we have to have confidence and go game by game, but we will certainly have chances. We believe we can reach the final. Yes. So it looks like Willian has admitted that he had had his worst time at Arsenal, and he has also made sure that the Gunners do not take Slavia Prague as opponents very lightly, because we can clearly see that Slavia Prague can do anything against British teams, as they beat both Leicester City and they beat both Rangers as well. So Arsenal have to be ready versus Slavia Prague. And also, will Mikel go for Paulo Dybala as a replacement to Martin Odegaard? We'll have to wait and see what happens with both the Paulo Dybala situation and if Willian will succeed as an Arsenal player. But other than that, guys, remain blessed, stay tuned for the next video, and peace.